Hello, happy pre-Christmas Saturday. Let me just check something really quick. And send a quick message to my buddy Angel. There you go, just give me a second. Alright, that's out. Okay. There's the music, there's the game. Wait, no, the game isn't there yet. There's the game. Okay, ready. Hey, good. Nice to see you, man. How are you doing? How is your Saturday? I do like the music of this game. Let me just have a quick sip. Okay, I think now we can start. I'm still hoping to finish the starter system, which we are still in. But there's only one more quest to do. And then we should be free to actually explore. And play the game proper. I got over here, got all the Christmas food. Yeah, it was clever this year. I started my Christmas shopping early. I did most of it yesterday. So that today I could just spend on, you know, like filling in the gaps. Get the small stuff that I missed yesterday and so on. So on all the day today was rather relaxed. Smart, yeah. I have my moments, But yeah, my Christmas as a whole is going to be fairly quiet actually. My entire program is basically that tomorrow I'm having dinner with a friend and his girlfriend. But as I was just told by him, he has to work on Monday early because he works in the industry, so he has shift work. And because he has to work early on Monday, that means that he accordingly has to have the dinner early tomorrow. So the Christmas dinner is going to take place at like 16 or 17 o'clock already, so I'll probably be home pretty early and then just sit there twiddling my thumbs for Christmas Eve. It's a little sad, but it is what it is. Guess I'll just watch a movie or something. What's the deal with this here? Athletics.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
I tipped it over. Hey Galaxy. Yeah, Netflix. Or watch one of my million Blu-rays or something. What do you have planned for Christmas Eve? Wait, you guys go, do you celebrate, you also celebrate tomorrow, right? Or do you celebrate on Monday?
I did fine.
Judging by the fact that the pieces are molten at the edges, the statue was destroyed with fire from a multi-laser turret of the type. This is mounted on landing force shuttles. Food and more food.
That wasn't so difficult.
Same guards governors into the monastery. But with family, or just with friends, or with your partner.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Tomorrow kids get presents. Do you have kids? Or do you have like nieces and nephews and so on and so forth? Lay people unworthy of entering the hallowed Cenobium humbly set their prayers next to this computational altar. Alright, we are at the Mechanicus monastery. I almost forgot.
It's about time.
How are you doing, Galaxy? Why can I examine the stairs? Ah. So the game gives me something cinematic to look at. Thank God. Yeah, I'm not a kids person myself. Like, spending some time with my nephews and nieces is nice. But I wouldn't want to have my own children. To be honest, I don't even think I would be a good father. Also might sound a bit sad, but I don't know. I can like hardly take care of myself, taking care of another human being and making sure that they don't grow up completely messed up. I think that's beyond my skill set. Hey Pasqal, you are like a Mechanicus dude, right?
A new challenge for me?
Okay, I don't get fried. The stuff looked like it would just kill me. Stay with your parents, yeah. gonna be a quiet Christmas for me this year.
Follow my lead.
Monday, also I'll just stay home. Just chill. The rest of the family celebrates on Monday together, but due to some health issues, I guess I can't make it on Monday. So while they all celebrate and are jolly together, I will just sit here and try not to be too sorry. There are plenty of people on the planet, that's true. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Or at least I hope it will be fine. I just must not stress myself too much over it. Just see it as a day off that I can relax at and just do whatever I want. What are you doing for Christmas, Galaxy? Heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly, they now attempt to reach for their
I'll lay
weapons.
claim
Good.
to the stars.
So what exactly are we doing here? We are looking for the Interrogator, who is supposedly here. We are trying to secure a reactor, okay. We are looking for an Archmagos, also here. And that's basically it, okay. With the fam. But you celebrate on Monday, right, Galaxy? The UK celebrates on Monday. Mercifully quick electric shock was not what killed this cultist. His face is contorted in pain, as if he was tortured. What game should I play next? What game did you play last? Let me ask that way.
None shall stand in my way.
Wait, what's this? Note that the wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Sounds like it could be important in a puzzle later on. Well, if you played Returns and you liked it, I would say play Dragonfall. But that's just me and I'm biased. There are no wounds on this heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror and his eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels. So they were like scared to death? What the... Oh, it's the guy.
Repeat my question again. The last Electro-Priest you killed, where did you find him? Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the cop! And another one meets the limit of his utility.
Why does that guy have two guns on his back? With those stupid glasses I have, it looks like sunglasses. The tall, dark-haired man sighs the upper with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expansive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A force sword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glistens on his chest. More guns the better. Yeah, that was probably what he was thinking. How he's going to wield it is anyone's guess. There's Dragonfall, maybe Baldur's Gate. What's meant with Assassin's Creed games, or maybe something Final Fantasy. My backlog is huge. Yeah, same. I have like, quick estimate, like 200 or 300 games that I own but have not played yet. And I think this year I didn't even got to finish that many. I spent far too much time playing Fallout Tactics in private. Which I still have to finish this year, but... Yeah, Beans! How you doing, man? The Emperor protects.
And in this, we must be like him. My greetings to you, fellow servant of the Master of Mankind. I am Interrogator Heinrix van Calox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Abelard?
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
A puff of black smoke comes out of the psyker's mouth and dissipates at once. You shouldn't vape so much, Idira. I actually have a rule: when I buy something, I need to finish it before buying something else. That's not a bad rule. Maybe I should implement something like that myself, to be honest. I mean, I buy far fewer games nowadays than I did years before. Because years before, I would just buy anything that was on sale. I would like, oh hey, it's cheap, and it's like mediocrely interesting. I'll just buy the entire franchise, and then I would have like 5 games more or something. And now I look at it and I'm like, ugh, I don't really want to play this anymore, but I have it. So yeah, I think this year I bought like half a dozen games at most.
A psyker. Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting.
But Shadowrun was a good deal. Good deal. And that's what you asked, like Dragonfall or Baldur's Gate or Assassin's Creed or Final Fantasy. Personally, I would say play Dragonfall first, because Dragonfall doesn't take as long as Baldur's Gate. I think you can finish Dragonfall, it's longer than Returns, but it's definitely shorter than Baldur's Gate, so I would say play that first, and then you have that off your list, and then you can still play Baldur's Gate and spend the entire year playing them.
Don't you Inquisition me!
Baka!
The rogue trader's protection.
That could be in an anime. Don't you Inquisition me, idiot! I find that sometimes annoying, but do I just sell her out? I don't think so. She's a member of my personal retinue and is under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of
Pasqal 1 and
speaking?
2, of course. Still, I need to play those myself. I have owned them for years. I've actually played a little bit of Baldur's Gate 1 with a friend many years ago in co-op, but we never got far. And I had basically no idea what I was doing. He had played the game before, and he basically just told me what to do, but I just was completely clueless. Rogue Trader Victorum Gregoris II von Valancius.
Von Valancius. To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora
Not
von
anymore.
Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Theodora is dead, slain in battle by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of Rogue Trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
I am here to collect you. I am under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require. After which I am to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Wait, who is requisitioning whom now?
Requisitioning?
Requisitioning?
Your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
But he's with the Inquisition, so he can probably get away with it, man, so... Shut up!
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
He has a point, he has a point.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
Okay, he's going to like her.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer? Not every
Of course, who
Acolyte
isn't?
can say the same.
Good old Alistar.
Let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor.
Yep, they're going to get along just fine. Just fine.
I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient
Ah, it's
reactor.
boss fight time.
Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
What are you doing tomorrow, Beans? Because I was thinking, as I told the others just a little bit earlier, I will probably be home relatively early tomorrow because my Christmas dinner with my friend is going to take place at like 4 PM. So I probably have the entire evening to myself. And I was thinking that maybe I can lean on you, my American friends, and we can just maybe game a bit or something.
Blasphemous insanity.
The tech priest's visor flashes and turns the body scarlet. The soft hum of some activating systems is heard from under his robe. Precisely what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
I'm not sure if that speaks well of his command ability if all his people just died and he's the only one left, but... We'll see, we'll see. What did you do to this guy?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
Yeah, I can see that. Don't try that on me, yeah? I can help you with Aurora, let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the Electro-Priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke.
I love the term Electro-Priests, it sounds like a sick term for DJ or something.
I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the Electro-Priests treat with special piety.
Circular Cogitator, like circular, like a record, and then they go like... Choose party members. Let's actually kick out Idira. Sorry, girl. You're gone. I want the Inquisitor guy on my team. The rest can stay. Hey, I can rob double gun cultist. Does he actually have 2 guns on him? No. It's just an auto gun. Doesn't seem that good, actually. You can go. But let's keep the armor. The hard and comfortable somno meditation bed is equipped with neuropods to connect the sleeper to the monastery's cogitator network. Ah, that's where they sleep. Ah. Looks just like a table, to be honest.
It's about time.
let's take a look at this guy. Heinrix. Decent weapon skill, decent strength, decent agility, good willpower. Athletics, above average demolition. Xenos lore makes sense. He is a member of the Order Xenos who specialize in alien hunting. So, yeah, he should have that if he wants to be good at his job. He's an Imperial Warder, Sanctioned Psyker Biomancer. He's obviously dogmatic. He's leaning towards Puritan. He's a warrior. Ah, okay, so he's another melee fighter. I see. Word of the Emperor. All eyes in a circle with a 5-star radius gain more resolve until the end of combat. Every additional stack increases the resolve bonus by 2. That's pretty nice, actually. Iron Arm, the target gains more strength and toughness until the end of combat. Sounds good to me, to be honest. Defensive maneuvers. They gain 0 dodge. Why is it 0? 5 plus 2 times agility bonus. Why is it at 0? That makes no goddamn sense. He's got melter weapons, okay. Flagship stuff. Okay then, let's level this man up a little bit. Since Abel is already kind of tanky, maybe I can turn him into an offensive melee character. But first let's look at his equipment, actually. This man has got a flak vest. I've got something better for him. How about this improved body glove? There you go. He's got a 4 sword, nice. Good armor penetration, decent damage. Just an additional sigh rating damage, nice. Auto pistol. Let's give him the... Do we keep the auto pistol? Rate of fire 6. Foe hammer! Okay, that sounds like a perfect weapon for an Inquisitor. There you go, man. Foe hammer. I love it. I fucking love it. He can't use Medicaid stuff, so let's just give him a grenade. Alright. Okay, now your skills, man. This is going to take a while. They picked coercion. They picked defensive maneuvers, which for some reason doesn't work. Yep, this is going to take a while. Choose talent. Contempt. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior melee attack against that enemy deals more damage. Does not stack. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain critical hit chance. Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain 1 stack of Epicenter of Slaughter. They gain 1 temporary wound for each stack. 4 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. More parry chance. Let's check down here. What can they do here? Sanguine Siphon. Every time the Psyker deals damage, they gain 1 stack of the Sanguine Siphon effect. If that damage was dealt to a target adjacent to the Psyker, they gain 2 stacks instead. When the Psyker suffers lethal damage, the stacks of Sanguine Siphon are removed to reduce this damage by -1 for each stack, until either all stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. Okay, so I can avoid death. Basically, I have him. I keep attacking with him, and then I can avoid death. Interesting. All the Psyker's attacks poison enemies. The poison deals 3 plus 3 times sigh rating damage every turn. Interesting. Strange Vitality. Heals themselves. More healing. Is he really like a healing character then? It's action point costs. More range for psychic powers. I mean, that's never a bad idea. Stronger force weapons. I mean, he already has a force weapon, so that could be good. So this is going to take a while, guys, so I'm sorry, but I don't want to run into a boss fight with an underleveled character, so I'll have to spend some time getting this guy ready. Sanctified Slayer. Critical hit chance, why not? Sigh rating increase. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer 10% more damage. Okay. Interesting. Psyker's armor increases by 5%. This bonus increases by 5% instead of every turn of combat except the first. What? He just keeps getting more armor every single turn? Is there a cap to this? I mean, most fights don't last that long, so, but like in theory, he could have infinite armor basically. Interesting. Blah 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 blah. Characteristic stuff. Dual weapon combat. That could be maybe cool. Give him like double swords or something. Or have him shoot and swing, or let's keep that in mind. Flame weapon, bolter weapon, plasma weapon, power weapon, dodge bonus. Here, movement is always good. Combat master is good. Field Medicae. Charge and push increase the damage of ranged attacks made against affected enemies by... Okay, defensive stance. Cautious disengage. Area attacks deal more damage. Charge and slash do not add the warrior's movement and grant more dodge. What's your dodge? 70%. When the warrior parries an attack, the next warrior archetype ability costs 1 AP less. More charge distance, that could also be cool. Damage by charge is increased. Two times strength bonus for one melee attack. Also not bad. Parry chance increase. Enrage and contempt. Let's see, what did I favorite? I favored a lot of things. Let's go with the basics first. Let's go swift movements, so he's faster. And toughness, weapon skill, strength, agility. Let's... oh, well, willpower. Then it would be a straight 50. Let's go willpower this time. Choose an ability. Okay. Oh, so much to do. So much to do. Sworn enemy, what's this? Marks the target, gaining more armor and damage against the target. Reckless strike, next melee attack gains armor penetration and damage and ignores parry. A push attack. Slash. Deals. Wait, what is deals? From 1 plus Psycho Psi rating plus 1 times resolve divided by 4. What the hell? To 4 plus Psycho Psi direct damage. What? Stats is increased by 50% against Xenos, by 100% against Chaos Worshippers or Dark Eldar, by 150% against demons, and by 50% if the enemy has already damaged the Psycho or any of the Psycho's abilities at least this combat. This power does not affect targets that lack souls. Important. That's actually kind of interesting. I'm not sure about the damage calculation, but all the damage bonuses against different groups. Deflection increase. All targets within the area suffer a penalty to strength and agility, and an increase for all incoming damage. Restores wounds to the target. Oh, so he can heal. Until the end of combat, the target recovers wounds at the beginning of each of their turns and removes 1 toxin. Oh. Oh, look at that. Can regenerate things. I like that, but let's get Purged Soul. That's very fitting for an Inquisitor, I think. Let's buff his Xenos lore a bit more. Okay, what's this? Characteristic. Could go for even more willpower. Oh, let's get his toughness a little higher, so it's at 40. Toughness. Choose a common talent. Combat Master then. Another skill. Maybe Athletics this time. Or more Xenos lore. Let's go with a little of Athletics. And another talent. I still have all of these favorited. Let's go for Blade of Light to buff his force weapon. Daring Breach. Grants movement points. Gains movement points for each kill and may use their movement points after attacking using abilities. Or deals even more damage. Strength bonus. Divided by 2. Which would be 2 right now. I kind of like this one. Can just keep him moving him around. He makes a kill, moves to the next one, makes a kill, moves to the next one. At least that's the idea that I have when I read this. Choose another talent. Poison could be fun. What's your resolve? 4. 4% higher crit chance never hurts. At least on me. Dual weapon combat. Charge distance, get that higher. Let's give him higher charge distance, I kinda like that. Let's see, willpower, toughness, strength. Give him higher weapon skill so he hits better. Choose an ability. So we're gonna have Purged Soul. It's called Warp Speed. Warp Speed! Make it so. Towards the end of combat, the target ally increases their movement points by 3 plus Psycho Psi rating. Their agility and their AP, but he's got pretty good stuff. That he can unlock later. What a man. Kind of like Sworn Enemy though, it also kind of fits his character. He's an Inquisitor, or an Inquisitor B. And so like picking a target out of the group, like a tracker or a hunter basically, that kind of fits what he's representing basically. I kind of like that. What do you need for that? Ah, higher sigh rating, okay. Let's give him Sworn Enemy. Another common talent. More dodge, perhaps. Or maybe the poison thing. Let's get the poison thing. Maybe even more weapon skill here. We are would bring him to 50. 50 is a good round number. Choose another skill. More Xenos lore. Okay, that was actually faster than I thought. Complete. Welcome to the team, Interrogator. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action. Now where do I need to go? I have no bloody idea.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay, this doesn't look healthy. Pasqal?
Successful.
That's a trap. It's a trap! It's not active right now. Fuck! Never mind. So much for that. You just stay there. You all just stay there. Oh no, there's enemies. Okay, never mind. Fighter, gunner, gunner. And there's more people here. But I mean, I can use the trap to my advantage. If I park one here and cover, I will just end up dying probably. So okay, fine. Let's put Abel out here. Let's put Abel out here. Let's charge this guy.
It will be done. Indeed.
Okay, that should be fine. His lordship himself can go here. And then see about sniping this guy. Then buff him.
Problem for me.
Keep. Oh, what was this again? More movement points. No, this button. And that. Who needs more movement points? Can't see these people. Let's just give them to Pasqal.
Oh, too easy.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
I keep forgetting that he can't charge. Ugh. I keep forgetting. What? What the hell was that damage? What do you have for a weapon? Oh, a sniper rifle, okay.
You
Ouch.
don't frighten me.
It's not going exactly great.
Be careful
Let's
not
put
to
her here
cross
for
my
now.
gaze.
I don't want to harm Abelard, but I do want to. Can snipe one of them. Let's snipe
I'm
him.
not accustomed to being
Hey, Angel Fade, how you doing, man? How you doing?
If I may.
Give him that, and then give him an extra
Isn't this a job
turn.
for serfs?
So you can make another attack on this guy, and he's gone. Excelente. Aurora immediately restores all AP and MP and gains more movement points. They don't lose movement points after primary attacks. Aurora has no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn. I could maybe kill this guy and then charge for this guy, perhaps. Doing some rendering and watching. Then sit back and enjoy. Always nice to have you. By the way, didn't you mention that you might be streaming tomorrow, or did I hear that wrong? Because I am looking for evening entertainment tomorrow, because my Christmas program is probably going to end relatively early. Christmas dinner is gonna take place at 4 or 5 at the latest, so I'll probably be home in the early evening or mid-evening. Let's see if that works. He gets all of that stuff back. Or just immediately go for this guy. Let's make it. Let's go there. Try and kill him.
It will be done. I will do my duty.
Perfect. Go there. Charge. Ah, it works magnificently.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Sniper dealt with. Excellent. So, avoiding I want to offer promotion to your channel. No thanks. Blah blah blah. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. The best. Etc. 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 No thanks. Bye-bye. To be honest, I prefer these bots to the people who come in and feign interest and go like, hey, oh man, your content is so cool, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, by the way, I happen to be a badge creator or something. You know, just say it straight out and then I can deal with you. Don't pretend that you actually are interested in me. Or what I do. Can I do that mark? Okay, that's too far away.
Amusing.
That's too far away. Endure, charge. Throw out a buff, maybe.
I won't object to it.
Can I see more resolve for everyone? That's good. Moonsusan, there was an actual person who tried that. Yeah, I've had like I think 3 people who went the same route myself. Give yourself more strength, that stuff. I've also had one guy that was also kind of interesting. He came in and he didn't want to sell me art, but he said that he would introduce me to a big streamer. Because that big streamer cares about like giving smaller streamers some good exposure. And then I checked the channel that he was talking about, and it's some Arabic guy playing GTA 5. And then what's interesting was that the name that was shown in the chat, because he used Twitch's private chat, the name that was shown there was not his actual account name. I noticed that when I copy-pasted the text when I was trying to find the channel he was talking about, and when I copy-pasted the text from the chat into somewhere else, his name changed. And it was suddenly like the same name as the channel he was trying to promote, so also an odd way to get viewers or whatever he was trying to do, but just leave me be. Just be honest. Let's see, analyze enemies.
Running binaric override.
What was this again? Removed from exploit. Weapon recall is reduced. Ah, just shoot. Just shoot. It's Argenta's turn. We all love Argenta. Can't wait for her to get some better weapons. Could go also run and go. No, she can actually shoot at him. Only 30%. Can I buff that? Controlled shot. More momentum. Okay, just try and hit him.
Faith without deed.
You never know. It doesn't work. Let's go run and gun. More movement points. Next position. And shoot again. Only 20%, but you never know.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, Abelard, killer of snipers. What do I do with you? Not fast enough to get all the way over there.
Follow my lead.
Maybe you can distract them a little bit.
At your beck and call.
Can you also taunt them? No, can't. Can't. Then just stay there. %, not too bad. Let's make that. Why is the aim shot just as accurate as the other? Huh?
Suits my purposes. Nothing of value has been lost.
There was one more guy all the way back there, also with a sniper. What do you have? Also, what do they all have? Sniper rifles. Extra turn with full AP and MP. No attack limit.
My time is now.
Can you actually get all the way there?
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Can.
I'd rather not. Victory is imminent.
Nice.
It will be done.
Okay, only one left. I can also go out an extra turn to... Oh no, wait, no movement points. Unless... let's send Heinrix to the front. A little bit more to the front. And then buff Heinrix.
For me. Nothing I can't do.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Help me! Oh. Shouldn't find that so funny, but I do. Okay, this guy is much too far away. But maybe... Hit chance increase.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Everyone, step aside.
I like his voice. Still too far away. What's this? Siphon life. Drains life from the target, dealing damage and healing the psyche for... nice. Nice.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit until I actually reach this. Unless I get some lucky shots, and you never know. I mean, 30% can still hit.
My vow is to serve.
It actually hits. Not bad.
Running binaric override.
I don't think I can do anything else right now.
Guided by faith.
What's your hit chance with the buff you have? 32.
A tactically sound approach.
Is it?
That's
Can't
not
recharge
the
him.
soldier's job.
But... Can I taunt him maybe? I can.
Indeed.
Let's taunt him.
At your
And
beck
then
call.
go full defensive mode. Too far.
My tactics are flawless.
Are they now? It's pretty tall self-praise.
I don't have time for this. Suits my purposes.
The Emperor is on our side.
If it works, he goes for Abelard.
Down easy.
Exactly as I had intentioned. Intentioned? Is that a word?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Intentioned. Come on, Heinrix.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Yes, let's try this Parched Soul thing. Oh yes.
I won't object to it.
Oh yes.
I'm embraced.
Another sniper. Ah, why not? You never know.
A new challenge for
Oops.
suffered worse.
More sniper. Do you need that many sniper rifles? You can go to the stash.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Scorn the pain.
Oh, athletics. Come on.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Multi-key and ooh, plasma pistol. Don't think anyone can use it, but I want to have it.
This exploratory is blessed.
Multiple systems are coupled to the enormous generator. You realize the foundation tenets of the Electro-Priest religion. Standing out among them is the triumph of reason over all facets of human nature.
Compared to naval
I
service,
sense another
there's barely a challenge.
puzzle
None
component.
shall stand in my way.
Sword, sword, sword. Boring. So we want to have that. Okie dokie. Just assuming that this goes like in a circle, so I'll keep pushing this way.
Follow my lead.
Awareness 80.
As it should be.
Those that heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly, and standard issue
Throne take you.
military uniforms show through the blasphemous tatters. Okay, so what are we dealing like with a
My success is an irrefutable
rival rogue trader who's just pretending to be a heretic or what? Oh yeah, refueled my fuel. Didn't even know how to use fuel in the first place, so I'll just take this as a good thing.
I won't tolerate weakness.
What's going on here? Oh, it's torture. Okay. A crowd of cultists has surrounded the tech priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends with some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force ran through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing doleful cries of pain from his lips. The tech priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration 0, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. Pasqal's mechadendrites spring into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from his vox. I am registering a severe violation of the Purity Protocol. The blessed Armonaut has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Look around the hall. The heretics have taken up positions everywhere, and many more are doubtlessly hiding in the passages leading out the hall. For now, they are all focused on the sacrilegious torture of the tech priest and do not notice you. But we must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. The Mechanic android points to the corpses of heretics lying nearby. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them and thus cleansing the hall of heretics. The lightning discharges have charred the cultists' corpses. Wisps of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents, are crudely painted over with emblems of the arch-enemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step towards falling, a small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is there truly no other way, Rogue Trainer? The signs of the arch-enemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coats of arms, even deceitfully worn, all this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. Cassia stares in horror at the corrupted clothes and the scattered human ashes. Do not make me. I wonder if she's more horrified at having to wear heretic clothing, or if she's just horrified at the fact that she has to wear peasant clothing. You would disgrace yourself by donning these tainted rags? Pasqal deadpans. The only unbearable disgrace is that of a duty unfulfilled. The rest is merely spiritual attrition. I'm actually curious to know what it's like to walk in heretic's shoes, and saying that while the member of the Inquisition is standing right there. That's probably not a good idea. I think I'll just do the dogmatic thing. I will not allow corruption to touch you. We will vest ourselves in faith and kill every last traitor to the Golden Throne. Let's just hash it out in combat. So be it. May the Omnissiah protect the blessed Armonaut in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemous.
It's about time. Submit and you'll die quickly.
Let's see how many we're dealing with here.
You'll make
A lot.
sacrifice.
But no special enemies, like no mages, no demons, no nothing. It'll take a while, but I should be okay. Maybe toss a grenade here and there. Do we have any good cover? There's some decent cover. This looks kinda nice. But then I'm flanked from here. How about taking that? Where's the ladder? There's the ladder. When I'm a sniper, I could as well just hang here. Argenta, however, needs to be at the front. So she can blast to her full capacity. How about we have Heinrix deal with this flank, and Abelard with this flank, and Cassia I'll just put here. Oh right, we still have Pasqal as well. Let's put him here. Alright. Turn. Who wants the first buff of the day? Let's give it to her. Can I shoot someone dead already? This guy, for example, I can shoot dead. Ah, there's a balcony. I was like wondering why these people are floating in the air. Okay, They're watching. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Let's buff Heinrix.
Not a problem for me.
Let's also move Heinrix.
Suits my purposes.
And let's move him. Can I like to flank around here if I can? Where in the initiative order are you? Actually doesn't say. I'll just trust that he's faster than these guys, so I'll actually put him... I could put him here.
I need a foothold.
And then he can go here, and then he can maybe throw a grenade up there, and then keep attacking this way. Best idea I have right now.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
That they do.
It will be done.
Well, at least this guy's busy now. And maybe I can even... Oh no, I don't. I was thinking about taunting this group so they all go for Abelard. But I spent the point. The cool thing about Cassia is that she has the debuff that applies to every enemy in her line of sight, so they should all have... Yep, the Eye of Oblivion. They all have their dodge and hit chance reduced by 16 just by standing where she can see them. That's a really good skill. Speaking of good skills...
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Why didn't that hit? Okay, never mind. Hit chance increase, give that to her. And Voice of the Emperor.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Voice of Command, I'm sorry, not of the Emperor. But who's this guy? Why is he kneeling? Dark Prayer. Oh. They can apparently try and summon summon stuff. It's just the perfect shooting gallery for her. Oh, ooh. Ooh. Yes. Yes.
Doubt is for the weak.
The only thing, she needs more shots. She needs some more shots in her magazine.
I am his will made manifest.
Why can I only do single shots? Oh well.
Faith without deeds is worthless. That is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
She sounds so happy. Yeah, I can kill people for the Emperor. Consider the run and gun so she can shoot again. Give it to me, come on baby. Nice.
As
Very
the Emperor
nice.
commands, I act.
Okay, Mr. Pasqal. Could throw a big debuff, for example, here and give all of their weapons more recoil. Let's just do that. So they're less likely to hit. Suppose weakness.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Ah, I can't throw the third grenade anymore. Shame.
Request approved.
More down. Good. Heinrix, my man. How about the grenade up there, huh? How do you like that idea?
See to it.
I was hoping for more than one guy, but okay. Okay. I should have moved him first. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Let's give everyone more resolve. Okay, not everyone. But most of them, or a lot of them. Give yourself more strength and toughness. Give yourself your. Just throw some buffs around, and let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at throw like the firebomb in there. Look at that groove. It would be amazing. Let's see. Extra turn with full AP and MP. No attack limit. Who would benefit from that the most? Maybe even Pasqal. He has the firebomb. I could try and move him maybe here in cover and then throw the bomb there.
I am fear incarnate.
What's the range of this thing? It's actually alright. If I put him here, it should work. Burning area lasts for 3 rounds, deals 10 fire damage. And inflicts burning for 3 rounds, and it has a radius of 2. So if I put it, for example, here, it would hit most of these guys, actually. Yeah. There's something forming. No, no, here. No, no, there. No, there. There you go. No! No! You can't see it. No! Fuck. Oh, that would have been so good. So bloody good. Okay, shit. But if I go here, then you can see this guy, and then I could throw it. Yeah, okay. It's better than nothing. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Running binary override. Observatorization denied.
Yeah, he won't even turn them to cyber zombies. He hates them that much. 51, 24.
Request approved.
Okay, at least this flank is crumbling heavily. He's just killed like 5 people with 1 grenade. Or 4. With some good shooting, I can maybe help him out a little bit. 52, 67, 91. Let's go 91.
Nothing I can't do. Opposing me was your biggest.
It was a kill, right? Yes. Then let's see. Extra movement points, perhaps? Do I need that on? No, let's give just Abelard.
Already done.
extra attacks.
Victory is
Like that. Speaking of Abel,
I will do my duty. Reduced to dust.
good, good, good. I can also taunt these guys,
It will be done.
so they won't cause trouble for anyone else. And sure, let's go for the extra deflection. So you can tank there like a boss. And it works. It works exactly like I had envisioned. So like to hit these guys. Let's try this again. Come on.
I am a as duty demands.
Okay, now it works. Good. One down. Extra turn for... Let's get myself another shot.
All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost.
And just like that, the platform is cleared. Excellent.
High momentum.
Extra turn with full AP and MP. No attack limit. Let me give that to Heinrix.
In the name of house or
I still haven't seen him in proper combat, so let's
shall
try.
prevail.
Let's send him here.
Everyone, step aside.
Then you kill him.
For the throne. I'm done with this one.
Nice. Then you charge.
Not sanctioned to do this.
What do you mean unavailable? Oh, that's not charge. That's charge.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Anyone who need a buff?
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, Agenta, darling. Get another position and. Don't need to. Abelard got this guy. But maybe I can kill him.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
Perfection.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
His turn again. Nice. This guy is burning, right? Injury, burning, deals fire damage a return. He's got 2 wounds left. He should be dead. He should be pretty much dead. But I think he deals an opportunity attack if I leave. I can cleave. I can just cleave and hit him with that as well.
The Emperor is on our side.
Okay, now opportunity attack. I guess that's good.
Literally, gone.
How does he parry like a champ? Oh well. Wait, was that too slow? Or is he actually helping me? I think he's helping me. Oh, yeah, okay, combat is over. Okay. Look at all these corpses. And they all carry trash. Even the guys up there in the stands are dead.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Okay, the area is smaller than I thought. I want to explore this area as well before I talk to Tech Priesty.
A new challenge for me?
Safety system control altar. I could have interacted with that the entire time. I just didn't see it. Hey, it's not a 100% chance for a change. It's just 97.
The machine god grants me insight.
Let's just check this then, and then continue with the main quests.
Follow my lead.
Goodies!
Operation successful.
The cottage's green screen lights up as you approach it and displays the flashing message. Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let's sing this canticle to... The device's keyboard lights up. Clearly expect you to enter the rest of the verse. The motive force, the Messiah, the blessed cathode, the reactor, the closed circuit interrupt the prayer. Pasqal? Pascal's box let out a noisy groan as if he's clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice, "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn." Abel snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. "Emperor help us all. The esteemed Magus has been caught out not to knowing a prayer, and now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day." Well, maybe we should talk to the Tech Priest first then. And try this again later. What the fuck? What are the blasphemers? I'm the blasphemer.
And bow before
Who are
me.
these guys? What are you? Been ambushed, I can see that. Electro-Priests. Why are they hostile to me? I'm here to help them. I'm here to help you guys, you fools.
Forge ahead.
Can't we talk this out?
Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
They're certainly stronger than those cultists earlier.
Curse you, miscreant.
I'm not happy with this. Not happy at all. Okay, Abelard is here. Abelard can help against this guy. Yeah, this is going to be a bit tougher.
Indeed.
Do endure. And do the taunt. Get them away from Cassia and myself, the squishy targets.
Focus, Van Calox. Focus.
Well, incredibly high hit chance. Let's try this. To control shot first, so she doesn't hit any allies, and then keep blasting. Hope this works.
As the Emperor commands, why I was chosen.
Not as well as I would hoped. 77, 77, 77 twice. That's better.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Me again. Almost a kill shot with this guy. Potential kill shot with this guy. If I get the full damage, then he's dead. I don't. Who needs buffing?
Nothing I can't do.
Let's buff him. Give him an extra turn. Attack,
It
get
will
rid of
be
this
done.
one.
Fewer targets.
There we go.
Victory is imminent.
Keep enduring. Next turn, Pasqal. Sorry, Pasqal, but it looks like you have to kill your colleagues. I don't know what's going on and why, but it needs to be done.
Advancing.
Also protect Cassia. And
I am a savant of destruction.
good strike.
Running binary.
Another good strike.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
You can't take both of them at once, can you? No. Unless I go like here. It still counts as in melee, so he's not leaving melee range, so he can move in this red area without triggering an attack of opportunity. But now he's in a position where he can cleave and hit both of them.
I won't object.
Yeah, I won't object either, man. All is good. Oh, what of the Emperor? Game resolve. Yeah, resolve is always nice. Buff the entire team like that.
For the throne's glory.
And then you also
Let's see
endure.
to it.
Ah, he fell for it.
Slices the body.
Okay, they're weaker than they look actually. They have a lot of hit points and stuff, but so far they're not much of a threat, to be honest. Can I position you in such a way that you can actually hit both of them? I think if I place them... Yes!
It will be done.
Nice. And I can...
I will do my duty.
slash thing.
Indeed.
And again.
Someone else can do this. I'm not interested.
Oh, I can only do it once. Ah, okay, only once per target. So it's good for groups. So like you activate slash and then you slash through one guy and then through the next guy and then through the next guy and so on and so forth.
As the Emperor commands, none who can escape the Emperor's judgment.
The hiding place must be nearby. Yeah, but I don't want to kill them. Huh? Why are we fighting these people? I don't know why we are fighting them. But I think before I activate this, I want to talk to the other guy first.
None shall stand in my way.
I mean, he's been hanging there for a while. In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. The tech priest's body convulses. Pained, plaintive creaks of binary prayers come from his vox. As moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong were being added to. Pasqal studies the tech priest's face carefully. His vox system moans in a tragic vibrato. Subject unidentified. This is not the blessed Armonard. Stranger, I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto? Examine the tech priest. The deep burns all over his flesh, and the skin around his automatic is charred. Bloodspin spells have been carved into sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It's amazing how robust the sect priest's life support systems have proven to be in maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. Do you know him, Pasqal? The subject has not been identified and has no record in my catalogue. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject's evident affective state of clouded consciousness. Who are you, servant of the Omnissiah? The fire of the hearth sent forth sparks. The name of the spark is Abel Haneumann. The tech priest looks over at Pasqal. For a brief moment his speech becomes clear. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What is the intention? Why are you calling yourself by my name? Was it you who summoned me to Rykad Minoris? What for? I categorically demand an answer. Pasqal's voice rises to an intermittent howl, but the little sect priest does not seem to understand what he's saying. What design? An intention both bold and honorable, to open new gates for the waters of knowledge and comprehension. A plan written so that the righteous may follow. And trust in the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression towards it. Pasqal's voice is trembling with elation. It's always nice that they give me like basically the directions for the voice acting after I've already done the voice acting. Those are his words. I have not heard them in so very long. Ask him about Armanat. You came here because of him after all. No. The tech priest's weak voice grows stronger. He came because of himself. Myself? To redeem myself? To correct a mistake? Possibly. But how do you... There's a look of gentle condescension in Abel's eyes. It's strange, given the circumstances. The hubris of the mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Do not regret, for all is predetermined by the iteration. Devastating coughing fit cuts him off, and you hear a clang of tearing metal from inside his chest. You can talk once we get him out of here. Cold premonition. Breaks the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are the flame of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Pasqal is quickly inspecting Abel's wounds, paying no mind to the blood and sacred unguents staining his sleeves. His voice rasps soothingly. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already there. Try to take down the tech priest crucified on the machine. Now let's... How to kill this heretic? What technology did you use? Existence has one thin and threadbare. Ashatos has discontinued the cycle. Ashatos. This word does not appear in my catalogue, but I am aware of its existence. Perhaps it sounded in the blessed Armanat's sermons. I must consult my notes. Okay, let's try and take him down now. So to touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says with sudden clarity, Many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness, I heard their prayers. Find them. Save them. Recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration, so that we may behold what is hidden. A blast of motive force runs down the tech priest's body, and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Well-formed binary code, repulsively jarring on the ears, pours out of a vox. Information archived to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro-Priests' hiding place. Pasqal responds with the dour rhythms of a containment aria. I note with great sorrow that the cultist's ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of a schismatical and unholy imitation of a machine spirit. I request immediate activation of Texorcism protocol. Also, maybe that's why the others attacked me, because they're also tainted by whatever's going on. What is a schismatical? An ugly mockery of a noble machine spirit, created by the warp. Sometimes a few lines of despicable scrap code or a small clump of the motive force falls under the arch-enemy's influence and degenerates into an abomination of the sort. One whose very existence is an insult to the Omnissiah's wisdom. I can go dogmatic again, nice. Grant the Emperor's peace to the tech priest. Let the tainted be eradicated. It took me 3 bullets. It's kinda nasty. As mangled as it is, the tech priest's body still clings to life. It takes several blows. Okay, it's actually part of the story here. It takes several blows to end its corruption-tainted existence. But even after that, a repulsive giggle is heard over the static from his vox. Pasqal's Becadendrite touches the dead man's head carefully, grips his neuro-augmentic in its claw, and extracts it from its socket with the utmost care. The skullbone cracks dryly, and brain matter taints the sacred metal. Rest in purity, tech brother. The knowledge you have attained through your efforts will be preserved and purified. Lord Captain. The Omnisire commands a pious mind to strive towards uncovering the truth. Therefore I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining a retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engineer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Perfect, it's official then. But we still haven't learned. Glory be to the current of the motive force. May its dull-shed light shine in us for coronas. May its vitality nourish our augments. May its purity wash over the impurities and engrams. Yeah, I think that was one of the phrases that was actually in this console here. Ah, not quite. Let us think this canticle to... Was it the circuit? I think it was the circuit, wasn't it? The closed circuit when the paths start and end are tied in a knot. Verse 2 calls to be pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards... Ah, no! The arcane key. There was several mentions of... There was a mention of a key earlier. Breakers, resistors, twin poles. Let's try the key. Now finish this prayer, pilgrim. May the unity of the sacred charges power, the immortal reason, memory, soul, body, faith. I think it was reason. That was also mentioned earlier. The immortal reason that hath created the spark. Anyone who has learned the path of our Cenobium is worthy of its gifts. Walk the path of the enlightened, absorb the age of wisdom, and sing with me again. Okay, at least it doesn't like just cut off forever and I don't get a second chance. I just missed something. But first let's do some leveling up. I gain a talent and a skill. What was this one again? Whenever an enemy files a resistance against a navigator's power, attacks against them gain more critical hit chance. The effect stacks but is reset by a critical hit. Yeah, sure, let's get that. Let's get Threat and Fault. She's got Lore Warp fully done. Maybe Persuasion then, or Awareness. More Awareness couldn't hurt, maybe. Talent and Common Talent. We still have favorites. Command medicine is already done. The first hit of each burst attacks deal additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. Actually, it's good. I like it. I'll take it. Flame weapon expert. Dodge bonus. Heavy weapon proficiency could be quite cool, to be honest. Don't have any heavy weapons yet, but it could be good later. Or buff her strength. What do I need for heavy armor training? Strength 45. What's heavy armor? Let's cancel. Not sure if like power armor actually counts as heavy armor, or is that another its own skill? Heavy armor proficiency. Power weapon was its own thing. Let's get... Wait, what was that one? Just a P cost reduction. Let's get the heavy weapon proficiency, perhaps. Okay. Abelard, Union Mastery, parry bonus. He's my tank, so let's see if I can find something tanky for him. When the roar takes damage, they gain dodge. That could be actually kind of interesting. Or this damage deflection against the first attack, maybe every enemy is combat. Let's actually get that, I like it. Coercion, Demolition, Medicay. He has the field medic skill, so let's give him that. Talent and skill. Yeah, he's still got plenty of things I've got favorited from earlier. Adjacent enemies. Yo, enjoy your lurk, Satan. Thanks for dropping in. Armor increase. Damage increase for 1 melee attack. Dual weapon combat. More psychic power range. That's never the wrong choice, I think, to have just more range on stuff. Let's see, Law Warp. Medicay. Demolition. Athletics, perhaps. Let's give him some more athletics. Pasqal gets a talent and a characteristic. Okay, these two I already have. Pasqal gains dodge reduction bonus and parry reduction bonus with melee weapons. Could be good. Analyze enemies. Damage and armor penetration to the end of combat. Let's just get more exploits on stuff. Perception. Weapon skill, ballistic skill. I just have 60 weapon skill already, holy hell. Ah, the axe gives him a bonus. Okay. Let's just keep going. Maybe we could also give him some more range. Maybe he could be an interesting combo. actually. Like both a shooter and a melee fighter. And I've pretty heavily leveled him towards melee, so let's just give him some ballistic skill, why not? I think I can still reskill if it actually turns out to suck completely. And more resolve. Ability on an ally. The ally gains a bonus to their perception ballistic skill equal to 6. What else could we get? Inspire courage. More temporary wounds. Target of Bring It Down gains 1 AP. If they finish the extra turn using this ability with 0 AP, they will suffer 2 direct damage. More than possible. Interesting. Half of the bonus granted by the voice of command remain until the end of combat. Does not stack with itself. Also pretty good. Targets of move gain a bonus to dodge and cover efficiency. Also nice. So many good stuff. So much good stuff, not so many. Okay, what did I favorite? I favorited a lot of stuff. Resolve increase, focus, more than possible. Lasting impression could be nice. Move. Let's go for resolve. Persuasion, commerce, lore, imperium. What's my commerce skill? It's 80. Corruption is just 60. Could maybe buff that a little bit. Haven't used it that much so far, but you never know. Okay. Now I need hints as to how to do this. Puzzle there. Okay, now I also know how the cultists all were killed. They were killed by the Electro-Priests. So there's the key that appears to connect 2 lines. Key connects 2 lines.
It's about time.
But why did I crack that yet?
This explorator is blessed with
Huh.
multifunctionality.
Nice. What have you got? Charged staff, lightning arc, and leather armor. Leather armor. Grooves of electric discharges hanging out like a river, okay. Doesn't help me that
I'll lay
much.
claim to the stars.
What's this other hint here? There.
An expected result.
Multitude of symbols are carved into the generator. Here's the foundational tenets of the Electro-Priests religion. Saying among them is reason. Triumph of reason over all facets of the nature. Okay.
For this old officer.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh no. Okay, that was maybe a bit stupid. Let's maybe load. That was kind of shit. Don't need my entire team crippled, not that there's a boss fight coming up or something. But there's a reason and the key. But then I did remember that right, that I just got the first verse wrong. And maybe here's another. Oh, I didn't see that room earlier. Maybe there's another hint. Or not.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
A new challenge for me?
Oh crap, I forgot to do level ups. Okay, let's make it fast. No. I gave her that, and I gave her awareness. Complete. I gave her muzzle velocity. And I gave her the heavy weapon training. Oh, crap. I gave him... which was it again? Clenched teeth. And Medicae. I gave him... What did I give him? Second sight. And athletics. Comprehensive analysis and ballistic skill. And resolve and coercion. Okay. Now save again. Alright, have fun in Valheim and say hi to Loons if you see him. And thanks for being here, man. If we don't see each other, then I hope you have a good time tomorrow. Except the circuit with a where. Merry Christmas, indeed. Okay, there's guys in there. But then that's not the... Okay, let's try this again. But it's not the motive force. But maybe try the motive force. The motive force, the key, and reason. I mean, I can just brute force this in the end. The Reactor, the cathode, the Omnissiah. Maybe the Omnissiah then. The key. And reason. Ah, okay. Verily so, a pilgrim who has learned our ways is worthy of the gifts of the enlightened. I mean, I just guessed.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
But I did show determination and tenacity. Ooh, arc rifle. An arc rifle. 10 to 15 damage, 9 range. Only single shot. And it's an expensive single shot too, but it's a good single shot. True rate of fire, 5 recoil. And it deals area damage. It would be quite fitting to give that to him, I think. So let's give it to him. What was this? Gains critical hit chance to range attacks against enemies with less than 50% wounds left. You've got logic right now. I've got Lore Imperium tests. What's my Lore Imperium without this, actually? Still 60, still not bad. Let's go for that. Okay, nice. Good loot. Let's see what they have to say. I hope they have something to say, not just attack me. Oh, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. A shortish, muscular man wearing the scarlet color of the priest of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to his propensity for frequent outbursts of fierce anger, but right now he is showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electus, show through his oddly bluish-tinted skin. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty, yet he turns his face straight towards you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice, not like a bird's cawing. A bird's cawing. Caw-caw! May the charge of the omniscient... No, that sounds so stupid. Caw-caw! Screeching. May the charge of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. Is that screeching? I don't know. May the motive force persist in their batteries. Make the sign of the killer. The Emperor protects. The man responds curtly, as if giving a military command. The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all. The hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium receives you, Pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse 6, the servant of the motive force and the praetor electroid of the sacred monastery. Greetings. Pasqal bows down humbly before the man. A trill of binary signals comes from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pasqal turns to you and says, the rank of praetor electroid is a sign of high standing within the Electro-Priests fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honor. You have the honor of hosting the rogue trader of House von Valancius. I urge you to follow proper etiquette when interacting with the eminent bearer of the sacred warrant. Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Caw-caw! Your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles, for your path here is spayed with the blood of desecrators. Darimpulse 6. It was to you, was it not, that Logus Abel came seeking an interpretation of his data trance? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in a magnetic meditation that would help clarify his visions. Caw-caw! Unfortunately, the heretic's machinations prevent us from completing the ritual. This team lodges volunteered to help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon afterwards. Tell me more about Logus Abel. We did not speak much to each other. He preferred to devote his time to solitary reflections in this chapel. The Omnissiah has given Tech Brother Abel a gift of great insight, which allows him to discern each individual facet of existence rather than the overall view. This makes his logic different from that of other people. His mind has always been able to combine facts and conclusions into harmonious wholes that were nothing short of beautiful. Many among my flock found his sermons poetic. What kind of visions was he receiving? The Omnissiah's revelation was encrypted with great meticulousness, which indicates its great importance. Grasping its fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed within. Hey, thanks, Galaxy, I'm trying. It feels silly sometimes, but I'm glad that you appreciate it, man. Or more exactly, the secret design, which was how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. His mind had discerned in the world around him traces of some grand silence that he wished to comprehend. Well, I'm sorry to say, but Abel is dead. Sad news indeed. Tech Brother Abel was chosen by the Omnissiah to be a comprehender of great mysteries. May his spirit's motive force come into being anew in the fount of the miraculous fusion reactor. I have a few questions about this place and the people in it. Truth is like light, and blocking its path is criminal. The Praetor Electroid nods majestically. Who are you? The hard-working servants of and dwellers of the Cenobium, Electro-Priests of the Adaptus Mechanicus. The Corpus Cari did us a great honor by entrusting into our care the sacred relic around which the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium was built. What precisely do you believe in? We have devoted ourselves to the worship of that aspect of the machine god which is known as the motive force. It is the blessed divine spark that creates impetus in the universe. The Omnissiah in his mercy gave the world the gift of the motive force, and we follow its impulses in order to increase it, bring it to lay people, and protect it from unholy hands. Kaka. The relic that this monastery protects provided the entire planet of Rykad Minoris with the blessed motive force. And we, unworthy though we are glad to serve the ancient machine that dwells in this place. Tell me more about your relic. It would be pointless to describe the miraculous fused reactor. Only through beholding its ferocious power can one comprehend its blessed essence, and feel the might of the Omnissiah. Its core was found 4,000 years ago, delivered to Rykad Minoris by the holy warrior of faith Lock Impulse I during one of his campaigns. Its sacred spark has not gone out for an instant, and the walls and power units of the Cenobium have been erected around the relic in order to protect it from ignorant lay people, as well as protected them from its formidable might. Pasqal keeps a solemn silence, but the quick clicking of his mechadendrite's claw betrays excitement at being so close to the sacred architect. You are not like other members of the Adaptus Mechanicus I have met. Our faith imposes a duty of obedience on us. Every Electro-Priest is given numerous electus that combine in a blessed Voltergeist circuit, allowing feeble flesh to withstand the might of the motive force. That is why our skin glows with its light, and our eyes boil and melt when we are ordained. The Omnissiah's tears is what we call this phenomenon, this dying away of unworthy flesh. As we shun the layperson's primitive means of looking at the world, we gain the ability to sense the motive force around us with our entire bodies. I understand everything. I am pleased to be the conductor of truth. Why are you calling me a pilgrim? Only those lay people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross the monastery's threshold. All others are profaners and criminals. You do not belong to the fraternity of Electro-Priests, but your intentions are good. If you were not seeking the Omnissiah's wisdom, that was the motive force itself that brought you here to find it. What happened here and how did you manage to survive? Why does it have so much text? When the heretics descended and rose upon the Cenobium, we gave battle. But the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors in the mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defender's sparks of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat to the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fire as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abode still lay ahead for us. I must commend the skill with which your secret chambers are concealed. You're a thing of wounded pride in Heinrix's words, as if he is upset about failing to discover the Electro-Priest's shelter. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives in the massacre than the cultists' roar. The leader of the heretics fought Aurora, fought her way into the Ark wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. She is trying to desecrate the rite of operation with the unholy litany so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Rykad Minoris may perish in an fount of fire. But my brethren, in the magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting excess request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands that the blasphemous enter. Praetor Electroid nods towards his entranced comrades. Ah, that's what they're doing. There, on the side. This holy place will be protected against sacrilegious practices. I swear it. And the monastery was attacked by people who looked like Electro-Priests. That is a lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way, and we were not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery's chambers. But I see that you are alive, and I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren. Okay, then that's a pity. I wonder if you would have so touchingly mourned the Lord Captain's death, or if such sentiments would have only been awoken by the sound of our Voidship delivering a punitive strike from orbit. Cool it, Abelard. Be diplomatic. No need to piss these people off. My enforcers and the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting my monastery, and only a select few are allowed to behold the Ark and the Reactor within. You and the retinue are pilgrims of a special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnissiah cross this monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and have them put to death. Confirmed. The presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the Praetor Electroid's blessing will be regarded as a sacrilegious violation of the holy rite of operation. Heinrich's mouth opens for a second to say something, but changes his mind and quietly clears his throat instead. Cassia nods thoughtfully. Yes, I see. House Arcelio follows the same rules when it comes to outsiders. You made the right decision when you chose to avoid combat and save yourselves. Thank you, Pilgrim. It was not easy watching an unholy intruder stampede through the chambers of my temple. We all envied our brethren who had fallen before the sacrilege began. Well, I wish to get to the Holy Reactor. The Ark is hidden from pilgrims' eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to this monastery, I grant you that right. The hall that leads to the High Reliquary has been barred by the enemy, but it will open a secret path for you. Enter the Ark and experience the motive force, Pilgrim. We will pray to the security systems that they may refrain from punishing you for intrusion. I don't have dogmatic. Follower. Have too little points. Then I must press on. May the charge of the Omnissiah's grace persist in the batteries of the faithful. Speaking of which, I've got 4 points too little. 4. And then I would have this. Wait, it's actually guns bonus. Ah. Cool, this actually grants gameplay bonus. Nice. Why am I sitting on this thing? It doesn't say. Little bug here. The smoke from the what do you call it? Incense holding thing. It's also outline. Returned with food that I haven't had in a while. What kind of food are we talking about, my friend? Oh, seeing all these people in their capes just had me notice that Heinrix doesn't have a cape. Let's give him that and endure. Yep, perfect. Give him that. And he's got the body glove. I think there's a bug. I think they just include the particle effect as part of the model for some reason that it has an outline, but I think, let me just go back up for a second. There was this other priest. Oh no, I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it because of the angle, but yeah, you're right, the others have it as well. It's a tuna paste that my mom makes and it's just on point. It's like a 2 or 3 yearly thing and it just excites me. Can never go wrong with tuna. I love tuna. I love salmon a little bit more, but yeah, tuna is good. Right, I've got this noble sword. Could it be something for you? 8 to 12? 7 to 12? Why is it more expensive? Attacks with the sword cost extra AP. On a hit, the sword attacks inflict the disturbed effect for 2 rounds. If the target of the attack is already suffering from the disturbed effect, the damage deals more damage. But the other one has more parry. No, let's just give it to myself because it looks fancy. There we go. What does this? Ah, it's a Dark Elder weapon. Heresy! Of the highest order. So I get to look at a Holy Fusion Reactor, eh? To be honest, I wouldn't mind in real life looking at a Holy Fusion Reactor.
New challenge for me?
I do like fusion power. Or at least the idea of it. But I think I'm still young enough that I will see fusion power actually be implemented. They say like end of the century perhaps. Or a bit earlier than end of the century. I have chances of seeing that happen. Which would be very cool. The face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque barred mask. Yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, somber brass of a void wolf aboard of ships. How predictable your path is, how static. All the impossible deaths you have skirted only to have perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. The woman turns her mask to Pasqal and gloats. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The schismaticals use the regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. So most definitely that I might be seeing it. Yeah, you're a bit younger, right? So you have even better odds. Oh, the music is pretty sweet. Pasqal's vox rasps musingly. A cog. I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me to the sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational. His visor lights up like a crimson herald of bloodshed, and his drilling mechadendrite whirs viciously as it readies to strike. The sacred cog grinds all corruption to dust. From the dust, I will build order. Pasqal announced my arrival. Pasqal lets out an intimidating generic trill and announces grimly. With the Omnisir's blessing, the rogue trader Von Valancius has come before the miraculous fusion reactor, seeking to perform purification and eradicate the corruption. All unauthorized persons are hereby ordered to lay down their arms and humbly accept their punishment. Humility is the lot of the meek. I am a harbinger of great changes, and visions of the great cataclysms to come have incinerated what humility I had in my heart. The woman's voice breaks and shifts to a different pitch and timbre. A martyr's voice, young, fervent, and in pain. Time has all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in. A blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant of what is to come, or a corpse. It will take some time to wrest from you the details of the future that the cult prophesies. Hopefully when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable of coherent speech. What you'll be is a living torch blazing for his glory! Arganta's voice burns with pure hatred and trembles with impatience to make the promise come true. Ah! Cassia squints and looks away. Yellows, reds, violets, oranges, blues. Wild colors that scorch the eyes. But where the motley masks end, nothing but a colorless void remains. Your people wanted my head. Why? Brother Twilight, down to your Conrad, marked you as a target. Which voice are you speaking in now? Whatever. Your foiling of his plan sealed your death warrant. It is now a predestined certainty that changes can no longer affect. Who are you? My name is known to you. I am Aurora, servant of Orolon the Cruel and the spark of the final dawn that is destined to set Rykad Minoris ablaze. A great path for one who was born into the Imperium's bondage but shunned her predestination in favor of the changes promised by the Edge of Daybreak. Edge of Daybreak actually sounds familiar. Just a second, let me think. Was it this one? Because there was some kind of psyche cult that was mentioned in the books. I think it was the Edge of Daybreak. Let me see if I can find it. There's a glossary in this book. Contents. Blah blah blah. Awakened Psyche. Witness of Dusk. That was not it. That was not it. Ah, the Seekers of Daybreak. Yeah, here. Blah 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 blah. The Seekers of Daybreak, a heretical group founded around the idea that psychers and ultimately chaos are the destiny of humanity that had taken hold amongst the nobility of Squintilia, blah 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 blah. Yep, that's probably the same thing. Psyche cult. Good thing I read all these books. The Edge of Daybreak is that the unholy patron, our teacher, our savior, our merciful god born in the immaterium out of the woes of those laboring under the legacy of ignorance and servitude. You cannot see the woman's face behind the mask, but judging by the Hero's malicious triumph, you could swear she's smiling. And remembers you, Victor Gregor, the second one with Ankius. The silly savior fantasy you have been acting out amuses the true masters of those people's fates. Is Erlan a demon or just another heretic? Resounding laughter comes from behind the mask. Your flippancy is so amusing. Why, you have no inkling of the chasm that separates us. He's a prophet who foresaw our impending doom and who graciously bestowed upon us the right to choose a different path. He is a shard of ancient wisdom from a time before we were slaves to our bitter predestination. Rogue trader, I can't wait to close this creature's mouth with the seal of death. Are you saving this glorious deed for yourself? That's actually a good question. Why am I not attacking? So what is this final dawn? It is all your followers ever talk about. Salvation from the death whose name is not yet unknown, but whose approach is sensed by many. Soon it will claim every inhabitant of the Coronis expanse. Do you think anyone will come to our aid when cataclysms shake our homes and planet-wide genocides are unleashed? Will the Emperor help? Or the idol of iron they call the Omnissiah? No. We will die alone and abandoned. Only one deity is promising salvation. The Edge of Daybreak. Mercy and salvation will come to all who believe in him and purify their souls in the light of the final dawn. What servitude are you talking about? What predestination? Everyone born in the Imperium has a predestination. The soldier, the commoner, the administratum official, the technomat, the void rat. All are consigned to serving the Golden Throne and then dying a grim death for its glory. The Imperium never thinks twice about treating people as exploitable and expendable. After all, they are the most easily replenished of all resources. Even your path is predestined, rogue trader. You will inevitably perish on your quest to expand humanity's domain, and your end will be particularly grim and ghastly. The fruits of your efforts will be enjoyed by others. The eternal aristocrats who dwell on Mars, Terra, and other safe worlds. They insist that it's a natural order of things, but that is a lie. It is an order that benefits them. Why are you blinding people? Do you think they are blind? They see far more than you do. Through reflections and mirrors blessed by the energies of the Interium, the edge of daybreak reveals to them visions of true existence and gives them glimpses of what is to come. The eyes lie. Our erstwhile masters have taught them to see only what is consistent with the lies they tell. The gift we give is that of true sight. The moon takes a glass prism out of the folds of her clothes and looks at you through it with a mocking chuckle. The prism's bluish-pink sheen imprints itself on your retinas as though it has been burned into them. Guess what I see when I look at you? That is enough heretical talk. Conversations about truth always frighten ignorant minds. Are you trying to blow up the reactor? I am lighting the spark of the final dawn. Sometimes the future revealed in the edge of daybreak's visions is fragmented between the facets of possibility, and the view is unclear. I have glimpsed the importance of this place for what is to come, and I have solved the puzzle. The flesh of purity will transform this world and bring it closer to the immaterial, in which it will be reborn. False believers will perish in the fire, whilst the faithful will find their salvation in their new form in it. You will never tame the spirit of this ancient and noble machine, ignorant layperson. What an insult! Ignorant layperson. It does have a vile temper, but I have assistants who can help tame it. The moon nods casually towards the maimed Electro-Priests whose hands are fixed to the control panels with steel stakes. Where? Can't see them. Ah, there. One of the servants of the Omnissiah casts a tortured glance at you, his voice trembling with terror. Blasphemous spirits have crawled under our skin and into our sacred iron. Take the motive force of our bodies, I implore you. We do not wish to offend the Omnissiah with the sacrileges our hands are committing. They resisted for a long time, but now their bodies and souls belong to the schismaticals. Line after line, the scrap code they produce will awaken the Reactor's unyielding spirit as well. And it, too, will yearn for change and freedom. In the name of the God Emperor, die, foul creature! The woman's voice becomes thin and brittle like that of an innocent child. I can't do an innocent child. Execute them in the name of the Edge of Daybreak. Electro-Priests strip their hands off the command panels, rending their flesh on the stakes that pierce them. As their schismatical controlled bodies are imbued with the motive force's radiance, all the unfortunates can do is scream in horror and plead for a swift death. Aurora begins muttering an unholy litany in broken Gothic. Oh, actually, I have shitty willpower, but I actually succeeded. Nice. You cannot make out her blasphemous words, but the name of the heretic keeps repeating, the Edge of Daybreak, digs into your hearing like a blade into defenseless flesh. Its sound is almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phantoms in your mind. However, you manage to muster your strength and banish it from your mind. Boss fight time. Okay, great. She threw a hand grenade into a loading screen. Amazing stuff. Okay, what have we got? Fighters, Electro-Priests, gunners. Lots of gunners. Some priests. More gunners. Okay, it's mostly just fodder. Lots and lots of fodder, some Electro-Priests, and whatever she can do. If she even does something. Maybe she just hides there the entire time. I mean, I could try and split up and try and do both. But I've got 2 rounds until the reactor explodes. 2. That's not a lot. I probably have to kill the priests, I imagine. So they can't do their schismatical whatever shenanigans, and thus delay the explosion. Okay, there's one all the way back here. Okay, it's the same layout. Let's just put Agenta here. I will go that way. Abel is already here. Pasqal is here. Heinrix comes with that way then. Okay, let's try and split up and see if I can do both sides at the same time. Could be risky, but let's hope for the best. Okay, voice of command. Buff this man. Buff this man father. Argenta. You've got a pretty open field of fire here. Let's go, I say.
Doubt is for the weak.
Not a good shot. Keep at it.
I'll do it.
At least one kill, good.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Shame there's no parry animation, to be honest.
Frighten me.
Okay, Heinrix. Let's do a buff first.
But of course, Lord Captain.
No resolve for everyone. Then I'd like to charge him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Get me a target. I won't object to it.
One down.
Naturally.
Haha, friendly fire. He actually killed him. Idiot. Look at how clustered they are. Isn't that just perfect? Doesn't that just look perfect?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I do. I absolutely do insist. Okay, no kills, but they are all fairly weakened. Hit chance increase. Characteristic increase. Extra turn.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
Abelard can try and maybe kill this guy.
At your beck and call.
Quite, but he's getting there. But he can you? No, I can't. No, I can't see them, so no taunting there. Can get the endure at least. That's a normal turn. Oh, but she's got no action points left anyway. Okay, never mind. Rogue Trader. 86%, 81%.
Already done. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Good. One kill. Extra turn with full AP and MP, no attack limit. Let's give that to Heinrix. Heinrix then goes here.
I need a foothold.
And starts attacking him.
I won't object to it.
Let's see if killing this guy actually affects the countdown.
Let's see to it.
One more. Yes. Just as I thought, okay. Extra turn for me. Purge Soul. It's not that powerful. Let's use the last one for a buff. Okay, more strength and toughness for him. Then buff her. And give her an extra turn, which she uses to try. Doesn't. It's not enough for a kill. Still 60% to 60%.
I'll do it.
Good. Not looking bad so far. Not looking bad. Idea. Let's go here.
Tested tactics are the best ones.
Try
At your
this.
beck and call.
Then see about the charge.
I will do my duty.
Another one down. I still have the Endure active. I could start to torn now. Let's go for another Endure. Keep him tanky. We also still have Pasqal, so he can also do some help here. Ooh, 70%, 70%. How did this work again? When the wielder hits a target with the arc rifle, they also attack all enemies within 2 cells of the target. So if I hit this guy, I should be able to hit the other 2 as well.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
70%. Let's give it a try.
My vow is to serve.
Nice. Good weapon. Good weapon. I like it. Ah, that's got range. But didn't even hit me, he only hit his own guy. 18%, 92%, but I also need to move her up a little bit.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the
Doesn't really
fire
serve
in
me
my
by
heart.
hanging all the way back there. 30%, can't hit, can't hit, can't hit. 37, 92. What's the odds of a kill shot here? Either 13 or 14 on that roll.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Not quite enough. Okay, Heinrix. Only 65. Deflection, dodge. Why is he so good at parrying? Or is it the dodge which is so high? It's fairly high. Wait, we move here
Everyone,
first.
step aside.
Not quite.
I won't object to. I'm done with this one.
Okay.
More trouble than it's worth.
Nice. He's in combat with him. Let's do Endure first. turn. It's nice damage.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Give Abelard.
That is foolishness.
Oh, damn. Give
Me.
Pasqal an extra turn
You
then.
insist, Lord Captain.
You do that shooting attack again. Okay, exit it. It healed him! It healed him! Ah, nice. I mean, not nice for me right now, but cool detail that because he's an Electro-Priest, he does get healed by... Ah, that even is... yeah. He does get healed by electric attacks. That's cool. That's kinda cool.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Victory is imminent. It will be done.
And let's do it the hard way. Come on.
At your beck and call.
Nice.
Follow my lead.
And 3 more turns for me.
Emperor, give me strength. If I may.
My turn. Can I snipe these guys back here? 45. 61. It's not terrible, but maybe I can take... This looks like a pretty good position.
Let's
It
see
is
how
a
they
pretty good
respond
position.
to this.
86. Yep, I like that. I also have targets of... I can shoot all the way over there, including the priest. But let's soften these guys up first.
You didn't stand a chance.
Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me. All too easy.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Abelard's turn. He can get right into contact with that one.
Someone else could do this. My place is at the fore.
Charge him there.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
What's the range on this thing again? 9, not that far.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Okay, put some exploits on this guy for higher damage. Put her there. She can shoot these two. And these guys over there. If I put her here, she can help against the priests.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I think that was a kill. Yep. Oh, that was a double kill even. Nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
So run and gun. And run her all the way. Why not here?
Guided by faith.
So we can tackle this guy. And not just... Yeah, let's actually start shooting. What am I odds of hitting over here? Not that incredibly high. 0. Let's do some damage on this guy.
I'll do it.
Heinrix. How much damage can we deal on him with that skill? Not much. Can mark him though. Mark him.
Lord Captain.
And then...
For the throne of glory.
Need another action. But I think he can use the extra action on Heinrix, and Heinrix finishes this guy off, and all is well in the world.
I won't object to it.
Even more resolve for everyone. There we go. Cassia.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Not quite in range for these, but she can help out against him.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
It's even almost enough. She can also give Abel the extra attack that he needs to finish him.
It will be done.
Perfect. Only 3 priests left.
At your beck and call.
1 on this side and 2 on the other.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Now. Give him the extra action. Heinrix makes the killing blow. Please.
Let's see to it.
Still not quite. Though he is poisoned, isn't he? I think he's poisoned, yeah. So he should just die from the poison. He has exactly 3 wounds, and the poison deals exactly 3 damage. So this guy should be finished now. Let's throw out even more resolve.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Yeah, he's got 14 by now. And now, let's see if we can make a good shot over here. 86. What's that? 3277.
Suits my purposes.
Did you hit one? I actually hit the priest. Nice. Good, 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 good. Ouch. Good smarts. Let's see. I can charge in. Let's charge.
I took care of this one.
Kill. And
it will be done.
your. And since it's quite exposed, let's also use Brace for Impact.
Indeed. That's not the Seneschal's job.
And taunt them all.
It will be done.
Let's go all out here. You just tank them.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Pasqal is not doing that much this round, but he's had his moments of shine already, so I guess that's alright. Can I debuff them, at least? I can. Do you die of the poison now? What an idiot. What an idiot. He only got 1 damage from the poison for some reason. Maybe it's reduced by... I don't know. Something. let's go for extra attacks.
Low momentum.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I do love the sound of the bolter in this game. Ah, come on. Come on. One more hit. Give me one more hit.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
There we go.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Can't really use the extra action on any of these two. He's just too far. Can't really buff anyone. Just leave it at that. But maybe I get a lucky shot here. 38% is not impossible. It's not impossible.
Thing I can't do.
But it's unlikely. That's okay. Didn't expect it. Abelard, finish this clown, please.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Enough! Now an aged, rattling voice speaks to you from behind the bloodstained mask. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see a crimson trail. A huge warp stone stretching across the galaxy is the result. Ah, it's that, okay. Leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. The dagger flashes in Aurora's hand. She drives it into the control panel with all her strength. Now you will see it too. The blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from the broken control panel and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mask. Its metal heats up. Smoke billows through the bars. With a howl, the cultist collapses. The light is gone. Was that it? The final dawn? But why was it so different from what our teacher promised? Aurora shakes her head blindly. Her voice is now the voice of an ordinary middle-aged woman, frightened and in pain. You will pay for this. You will... You... The woman's body goes limp and collapses to the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground with a dull thud. Pasqal examines the corpse with contempt, then concludes dryly, confirming purgation and termination. Heinrix grimaces in disgust. The heretic took Caciques with her. Pity. The motley youths have rejected her, leaving only a greyish-green thread. The noose that the heretic put around her own neck. I have seen this many times before. No one can escape fear itself. Heinrix approaches Aurora's body and leans over it. A minute, please, Victor Gras II. I need no more than a minute. What's my odds for this? 95%. Inspect the control panel damaged by Aurora. The cogitator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine and towards the dagger sticking out of the control panel. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye covered by a scaled lid. The remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it. The same tint as Conrad's weapon during the mutiny on the Voidship. This is no human-made object. It was grown from wraithbone, a material favored by the Eldar. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together and individual words are distorted, as though they are mocking your attempts to grasp their meaning. The nagging whispers, like the burning red scratch on an unholy claw upon your mind. Okay, I can take the shard. Mysterious sword hand guard. But it's a heretical move. Let's point it out to Heinrix. Heinrix, take a look over here. Is this by any chance what you are looking for? Heinrix raises his head, gets up, and makes a wry face as he carefully examines Aurora's weapon. This unholy object is the work of inhuman hands, and judging by the cold I am sensing, it is a tool of the arch-enemy. I am most grateful for your vigilance, Victor Gross II. Heinrix takes a strange shard out of the control panel and studies it for a few seconds. Curious. Heinrix stows the corrupted object away and turns to you. Hey Loons, how you doing, man? And happy Saturday. Let me just check something, because I am going out with some friends later. Maybe they wrote, like, when they're heading out. Just give me a second here. Blah, 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 blah. 11. Okay, so they're going to head out soon, actually. But it should be fine with the timing here. Boy. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Orders, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head for Footfall as soon as you deem it possible. That is, if you do not have other business in the system, in which case I am prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. Let's check behind her mask. The iron helmet is firmly attached to the heretic's flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of her mask. But after peering at it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if, for a moment, you saw something move. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pasqal. Executing. Let the Messiah given motive force flow and all obstacles in his path be eradicated. Can I loot the place still? I can still loot the place. Let's loot Aurora. She has... all attacks of opportunity deal an additional agility bonus damage. Interesting. Blasphemous Prism! Yeah, we probably better not equip that. And Gem of Dark Vitality, Heretical Follower. More maximum wounds, more toughness. And wound regeneration. That could be good for Idira, because she's the only one in my party who actually is heretical. Not too bad, thanks, just been playing Vala. I'm sorry it was me what stole. No problem, man, no problem.
I won't tolerate weakness.
You two spend some good time together, you hear me? What are your plans for Christmas, man? Let's see if there's anything to be found here. It's just trash mostly. But sellable trash. More sellable trash. And more sellable trash. Speaking of sellable trash, sword can go to cargo. And what else? Auto pistol can go to cargo. Flak vest can go to cargo. The rest I'll keep for now. It looks like there's nothing left to do here. We looted everything. The reactor is not exploding, so that's good. And the monastery is saved. Let's bring the good news to... ah, he's already waiting for us.
None shall stand in
Everyone
my
is
way.
happy. Return to the landing area. Okay, yeah. It's all done.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
this the landing area? This is the landing area. There's that fight against Aurora, or rather her minions. It's pretty easy, actually.
It's about time.
I was expecting much worse.
I won't tolerate
Anything
weakness.
else? No chests or anything? Okay. Let's go. Idle chatter is strictly forbidden on the bridge. Ah, that's not good for work environment, man. People need a little small talk. I wonder if that's like if it's like that on real warships as well.
Thank God for cold fusion.
Rogue Trader.
I
I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the Electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better
I can lean
time.
back a little bit and let the game talk for me.
Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall, once you have finished your business on Rykad. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Thank you. The Inquisition's generosity is greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
Maybe I should have asked him if it was a tracking device, but I didn't want to come across as rude. So let's just accept that it's probably a tracking device and pretend that they don't know. What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
What do you think will become of the Electrodynamic Cenobium?
It all depends on the Electro-Priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
Well, but for now I must return to my duties. Heinrix is about to say something else when he's interrupted by the sound of a vox signal. Someone is trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about you not simply saving the tech-priest monastery but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medina is expecting you at his command center to discuss matters. We're ready to depart immediately, just give the order. That sounds pretty good, to be honest. How do I get out of there again? This chamber is so big I always forget the way. Oh no, there it is. Lord Captain. Anything new? Nope. What about you, Abelard?
Lord Captain.
Nope.
Lord Captain.
Abelard. What about you, Dira? Nope.
Of course.
Maybe Pasqal? Where's Pasqal? Wasn't Pasqal... Wasn't he here? Technomat. Heinrix. Abelard. Factotum. Where's Pasqal?
Words cannot describe how boring I have enjoyed.
Greetings.
Ah, I'm finally a follower now. A dogmatic follower. I finally surpassed Iconoclast. Ha! Softy stuff. Yo, Anthony, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Where's the bloody tech priest? Can't just disappear. To the captain's quarters. Officer. Ah, there he is.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I want to know the truth about you.
The request is approved. I did conceal certain information. I was a student of Archmagus Amanat, but I committed an act of betrayal after he deviated from sacred dogma.
What did Avenat do?
He fell into schism and challenged the sacred boundaries of knowledge. The blessed Amanat claimed the limits of what is permitted must be expanded, because by refusing to explore certain law, we find ourselves in contempt of the seventh universal law. Comprehension is the key to all things. My mentor put forth a thesis claiming that we have stagnated, that ritual is now nothing but a cage for souls and false worship of the Omnissiah. He sought to break the cycle of mindless repetition because he saw the inevitable demise of our faith and all humanity at the end of it.
That seems like a theological argument, not a political one.
Even those who have ascended to the Omnissiah's wisdom still bear the seed of imperfection, born of their flesh. But the ambitions of individuals mean little when we discuss ritual and belief. Knowledge is divine, and any argument as to how it must be reached is an argument of ritual and belief.
How did you betray Amanat then?
The teachings of the blessed Amanat spread, and word of it reached the conclave of the Cognizance fleet. They recognized his teachings as tech heresy. Many tech priests suddenly vanished or were subjected to server penance for minor transgressions. The students of Amanat, whose number included many enlightened and respected brothers, resisted. My prognosis showed that our most likely future was a schism and a fratricidal war that would destroy the Cognizance fleet. That was when I headed to the Conclave. I confessed, then handed the information about my mentor's research over to the Conclave. Brazen, anathematic studies of the Forbidden Law. The Conclave could use that data to summon Archmagus Amanat to stand trial and compel him to repent on pain of excommunicate traitoris. His subsequent fate is unknown to me.
You acted as a loyal son of the Imperium should.
I pray that the Omnissiah grants us wisdom to overcome the dialectic differences that divide us.
Heretical talk. So why did you go to Rykad Minoris?
I was summoned there by a message that was encrypted with the blessed Amanat's personal code, and could it be interpreted in several ways. One thing was certain. We danger, and I had to go to Rykad Minoris.
The tech priest named Abel. Who is he?
I never met him, but I think he was a person of worth. The phrase that came from his lips indicates he was in contact with my mentor. I preserved his cortical implant and absorbed the information it contained. However, the large amounts of data memories are encoded with a cipher yet unfamiliar to me.
What are you going to do next then?
I was wrong when I assumed it was the blessed Archmagus Amanat who assumed the guise of Abel Haneumann. But there is a connection between him and the Reverend Abel, and I intend to uncover the nature of this link. Acknowledged. I will return to ruminating on the search for the blessed Amanat. May your labors be effective and fruitful.
As do yours. Okay, then, as the only new member of the party, Heinrix probably has a lot to say, so let's hear it. No, I don't want to make him leave. What can I do as a psycho? Let's ask like this. I know, how long have you served in the Inquisition?
Since the day of my initiation as an acolyte. So, decades. How many real years it's been, it's hard to say. When I return from a journey through the warp, I often discover that much more or much less time has passed in real space.
You visited many worlds during your service, I'll wager.
Indeed. I have visited many of the places brought to the Emperor's light, and those sullied by the filth of the archenemy. In truth, even after all these years spent visiting the various corners of the Imperium and looking beyond its borders, I still consider the Segmentum Solar to be the greatest of all humanity's bastions. Nothing compares to the majesty of Holy Terror, the might of Mars, the grandeur of the segment's other worlds.
I wonder if he's actually been to Terra, because not that many people actually make it there. What duties have you been carrying out for the Inquisitor?
You can't really be expecting me to answer that question, can you?
But you can't really be expecting me not to ask that question, can you? Well, for someone who's been in service for decades, you certainly look young.
The first step for biomancers such as myself is to take control of the processes of their own body, including aging. I've endured innumerable hazards in my work. If I allowed every trace of them to remain, I would look completely different today.
I can't really to basically be able to do your own plastic surgery, only without the surgery. It's a dream. You're not the Inquisitor's only acolyte, correct?
Of course not. The Lord Inquisitor's entourage comprises dozens of people. The best of the best. Experts in various fields and disciplines. Some of them I know personally. Others I've never met. To be honest, I'm not even certain that the people I know are still alive. I used to work with other acolytes of the Lord Inquisitor, but in the Coronis Expanse, I've been working alone.
Are there other acolytes in the Coronis Expanse? The Interrogator narrows his eyes at you and releases a disappointed sigh. For several seconds of silence, you realize that you will not be getting an answer. If you're an Interrogator, does it mean you hold a special position in the retinue?
We are not a retinue. We are acolytes. As for your question, I am closer than anyone else to the one I call my personal teacher. The Lord Inquisitor deemed me worthy of undertaking the most important and sensitive tasks requiring the attention of agents of the Golden Throne.
Wandering among the stars without family or friends, don't you get lonely?
I rarely have the time or the opportunity to think about it. Such as?
What can you do as a psycho?
The Lord Inquisitor was most insistent that I master the discipline of Santic Demonology. I use my faith and my power to crush the enemies of the Imperium. servants of chaos tremble at the sound of the Emperor's name, uttered by my lips. I am also a skilled biomancer. I can manipulate bodily processes. Sometimes I resort to those skills in the course of my work, when it is necessary to make the subject of an interrogation more cooperative.
Well, all the talk about work has been well and good, but I know nothing about you. Could you tell me a little about yourself?
I'm usually the one interested in the pasts of those around me, not the reverse. I come from a night world, Guizorn 3. I belong to a branch of one of the noble houses, until my exceptional abilities were discovered. After that, I was sent on a black ship to Holy Terra, where I was trained, and I began my service.
Okay, alright, he is a psycho, so of course he's seen Terra. Okay, never mind. My bad. Do you remember your home planet?
I do, but I have no ties to my homeworld now. None except my first name. I left Guizorn 3 when I was still a child. My family disowned me, stripping me of my family name. I was given a new one by those who trained me. Even for a noble, being branded a psyker is a mark of eternal shame. I experienced that firsthand before I was put on the black ship.
How did you discover your abilities?
Like many psykers unaware of their curse, I found out when a strong emotional reaction triggered an involuntary response. My great aunt had a pet grink. One day, it bit me, and I boiled it from inside out. And when my great aunt slapped me for what I'd done, I boiled her too.
Oh. Oh dear. Talented boy. Those powers are truly dangerous. I hope you have mastered your abilities since then.
When I arrived on Holy Terra and was tested, I was found to be suitable material for becoming a sanctioned psyker, able to bend his curse to his own will. I can assure you that the adepts of the Astra Telepathica were right in their assessment.
Tell me about the black ship.
Picture a vast prison ship, filled with frightened, angry psykers who can't control their abilities and who have just lost their homes and their families. Some of them were children and adolescents like I was. Some were monstrous creatures who no longer had the right to be called human, or psychopaths who reveled in their impure powers. Once, when one of the miscreants broke free, those in command simply depressurized the bay and got rid of the culprit, along with the prisoners and crew tainted by him. But even after that, I heard the echo of inhuman suffering and terror that filled that part of the ship. It grieves me to recall that episode to this day.
This gives me an idea for, because one day I want to actually game master the actual tabletop RPG. Would be like a fun little adventure that, like, the players, I don't know, maybe they're pirates or something and they attack a ship thinking that there's loot to be had, and then it turns out that the ship they just boarded is actually a black ship. And now they have to deal with a cargo bay full of psychers, and they have just pissed off the Inquisition. That would be kind of fun. Absolutely love the art style, some are both fitting 40k and 90s steampunk, adventure games like original Fallout, Sacred and Summoner. Yeah, it's a very pretty game. I think, like, 40k games have a reputation for, like, being here and there. Some are really good, some are really bad. But I think what pretty much none of them can be faulted for is art. Art style, graphics. At least none of that I have seen. All the Warhammer games I've seen, even those that weren't so amazingly good, they all managed to capture the art style quite well. You were sent to the Inquisition straight after training?
No. First, I was accorded the status of a psyker fit for service in the Imperial Guard, where I then spent several years. It was only afterward that I became an agent of the Golden Throne.
But that's a very pretty game. All this gold and the pillars and all the cables that I just noticed here, that there's like these little, I don't know if it's like klaxons or like more like a microphone that you can issue orders into or something. All the little details. And of course the stupendous size of this. I mean, this is just the bridge. And look how big this is. It's even over several stories and stuff. You can fit an entire modern warship into just the bridge of this one. That's actually kind of fun. Let's want to do something else. Something I have had the options to do for a long, long time. But I want to bolster the morale of my crew. Okay, that's it. I don't get to, like, plan a proper speech or something? Just get experience? Huh. Okay. You address the crew with a rousing speech and hear your voice roll through the ship, reaching the normally quiet quarters of the vessel. When the broadcast ends, you hear distant shouts of approval. I live to serve, Lord Captain. How close am I to the next level, actually? Where is that? Where is my... Pretty close. Damn close. I'm almost done with this archetype, actually. That's what I'm still not sure about. Like, I'm still in the starter system. But out of 3 classes that I can have, I've almost finished 1 already. Just with the starter system. So I'm a little afraid that I will be like fully leveled long before the game is actually over, but I just hope that the devs actually put that into consideration. Because supposedly the game has like 100 hours of playtime. Or even more. Okay, where's the governor? There's the governor. Ah, but then next time I stream I can hopefully finally explore the proper map. Because there is much more. I think. There should be much more.
Follow my lead.
Greetings again, your lordship. Governor Medina offers Heinrix a somewhat strained smile. Master van Calox, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplished what you intended to do at the Electrodynamic Cenobium. The interrogator nods without saying a word. After an uncomfortably long pause, Medina clears his throat and quickly turns to you. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretics' designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidfarers to you. The transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. I would also like to salute the savior Rykad Minoris, and I have already a festive celebration to be held in your honor. And I have already a festive celebration to be held in your... Okay. We will celebrate your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you have concluded your business in the system and you are ready for the Triumph to begin. Governor Medina is positively ablaze with enthusiasm. I am ready for my Triumph. Excellent! We'll see each other at the square then. May the light of the throne be with you. Do I really get a parade? Oh, that would be so cool. My own parade. I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't know. An assassination attempt or drive-by shooting or bombing. Just want to enjoy this My moment. That's not the parade, is it? That would be a super lame parade. Your Lordship, peerless Lord of Valankius, I am the Master of Ceremonies of Rykad Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming event. We'll take the road, now familiar to you, from here to the Starport. You will be accompanied by your comrades in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There, grateful citizens will rush towards you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of the grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens vetted by us. Members of the military, young people attractive and physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medina will await you by the Starport. It is also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You will be handed a flamer blessed by a representative of the ecclesiarchy. You can choose to personally perform the burning, but if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House Valankius and House Winterscale, it will be fitting to pass the honor of the burning to Governor Medina. However, the choice is yours. An excellent plan. I am ready to start the triumph. Of course, your lordship. I love it already. Get a parade! Surrounded by evil repelling emblems. Oh, there she is. Aurora's corpse looks like a tiny island of gloom in the glorious ocean of your impending triumph. The governor's people must have put a lot of work into protecting the body from decay, as well as sawing off the grim iron-faced mask. The dead prophetess the weary, unremarkable face of an utterly nondescript commoner. The one aberration of her appearance is the many small mouths on her cheek and forehead. They have been painstakingly sewn shut with a thick thread and plastered over with a layer of face powder. The cosmetics transform the heretic's face into an eerie mask. The corner of her mouth is frozen in a hint of a grin, rightly mirrored by her lesser mouth. Are you pleased, enemy mine? The Grim seems to ask. I will hunt down all of your accomplices, wherever they may be, and they will all follow you into the fire. But a sound comes in response. As with a blink, the corner of the corpse's mouth seems to move upwards by a hair's breadth. Or is it your imagination? Oh no, something will go terribly wrong. She's not quite dead. Okay. But I've got a tank. What does she have? I've got a tank. Mount the tank. Yes. Magnificent. What if that's actually one of my tanks? Maybe I do actually possess tanks, who knows? Make way, let us greet the hero. A small group of festively dressed people rushes towards you. Oh, it's a pilot. Glory to the Van Valankius dynasty. Glory to Victor Minoris II, a hero of Rykad Minoris. A stately, beautiful and finely dressed woman calls out your name in a sonorous voice. It isn't until you take a closer look at her face that you recognize her as Captain Racco, the pilot you met on Rykad Philia. The grateful citizens wish to present gifts to their redeemer. The master of ceremonies' sugary voice almost brings a taste of honey to your mouth. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment, the gaze of Aurora's dead, empty eye sockets is fixed upon the back of your head. A thought surfaces in your mind, not a voice inside your head, no, a mere thought. They're all going to die. Befuddled, deprived. Never having seen the truth. And it's all because of you, enemy mine. Do I stop the ceremony? In the end, nothing happens, and I stand there like an idiot. Now let's pull through. It is my pleasure to protect an Imperium world and its honest inhabitants. May the light of the eternal terror shine on us all. Rykad Minoris honors the Emperor and bows to his most loyal servants, the rogue traders. Ah, fuck. I'm sensing something boundless, blue, golden, dark. The grimace contorts Heinrich's face. The interrogator lifts a hand to his temple as though struck by sudden migraine. What? Behold, behold. Behold the final dawn. Oh no. This was my parade. Who's shooting at whom? And why am I back at the bridge? So I don't have to fight it out? I mean, one less fight, because I'm running low on time, is fine if I don't have to fight everything, but I'm not quite sure what's happening right now. Oh fuck, it's Eldar. No! It's Dark Eldar too. We are in trouble. What? Did you just freeze the star? Oh. That escalated quickly. Can I just leave the system?
Take a knee and bow before me.
Ah.
I will take you down.
I do have to fight. Okay, cultists, fire starters, acolytes, anointed cultists, more anointed cultists. Yeah, the star's gone. Okay, Heinrix will go here. Argenta goes here. Rogue Trader goes here. Abelard goes here. Pasqal goes here. And Cassia goes there. Okay, Heinrix goes first. I keep forgetting about the opportunity attacks. My bad. That's what you get for that. My turn. Wait. Why is it not my proper turn? Eh?
Suits my purposes.
Weird. Turn order was kinda screwed over, apparently. Good one. No, don't kill Raquel. She has a name, she's important. She needs to survive. What the hell was that? Oh god, Raquel is going to die.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
And she can't fight because she's in melee. Why can't we not shoot? But we can use the bolt pistol apparently in melee combat. Interesting. Get blasting then.
I'll do it.
52, 55, 26, 52, 53.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
And she's burning, that's just great. It's amazingly great. Extra turn, perhaps? But to whom? Let's use some buffs instead. Buff here.
Isn't this a job for the
Buff
serfs?
there. Okay, Pasqal. Let's see what's the situation here. Anointed and Firestarter.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
It's bleeding.
Running binary. Significant value.
Goodbye.
The Omnissiah knows.
Debuff. Careful with that. Careful with the burst fire, man.
Already done.
Crap. Crappity.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay, Abelard, do something, Abelard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Oh, this is kinda bad right now. I've seen better battles in my time.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, at least this guy's not tied in combat. Can I taunt them?
It will
That's
be done.
good. Tanky instead, maybe.
Oh.
How'd you like this?
I've suffered worse. Just a minor setback.
Did they get reinforcements? I think they got reinforcements. Also, I think Raquel died. Yeah, Raquel is dead. Pity.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Let's see to it.
High momentum.
But of course, Lord Captain, your reckoning is you.
Can you do it again? It restores all AP and MP and gains more MP until the end of the turn. They reduce MP after performing attacks. The warrior is not limited on melee weapons attacks this turn. Could pretty much clear house here, I think. Let's try it.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant. I won't object. Get me a target.
That sound, holy shit.
Naturally. Be gone.
Okay, 3 enemies down. Make that 4. Cassia's almost dead. Need to move her into cover. Soon. Genta's turn.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
She can at least do some good damage here.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Good.
I'll do it.
Kill. Give me... run and gun. Get one more attack. Good. 31%, 38%, 78, 78.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
There we go. You head into cover, darling.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
I'm careful. Out of range. Shit. Shit. She's got no target available. Nothing.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Not a problem.
Okay, Cal's leader's down, and I'm almost at the next heroic act thing again. I'm getting there.
Nothing I can't do.
A normal turn.
I'm
You
not
buff him.
accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
How did she heal herself? Ah, she's got that. Ah, yeah, she's got that healing ability. I remember. Okay, that must be. Don't know what his problem just was. I hope there's more reinforcements there. I've also got that electroshock thing. If it hits, it could be good. It's also not in a good position here. It's kind of exposed.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Messiah condemned. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Most covers already in use. Unless... Let's get Heinrix out of the way here.
The Emperor is on our side.
I can use that cover. No, that cover. No, that cover.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Abelard, Enforcer, a whole bunch of people, and then Heinrix. But they've had their turn already, so they can't do any more harm. Then let's give Pasqal an extra turn actually, so he can go here. Trying to avoid all the enemies from there. And kill this guy. Yeah, he's really strong with his melee attacks. I'm not even sure why exactly that is. Because the axe he has is not that strong, going by its pure stats, to be honest. But I'm not gonna complain. Okay, maybe another buff. They are all buffed. He's already buffed. Sure, let's buff the Enforcer, why not?
My purposes.
I almost forgot about Abelard even being here. But he's doing good. He's distracting them. Maybe I can even... If I get him close, I can maybe taunt the rest of them. Wait, I have a better idea. Let's see. Let's go here. Only 39%. Why is he so good? I'm committed now. Now I'm in melee. I have to pull through now. I can't taunt all of them, at least. Keep them busy for a little longer. Get another kill. Friendly fire.
I need a foothold. I won't object.
What's your charge range again? 6 cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be even be enough. It is enough.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Your reckoning is
excellent. Can even get into melee with him. Double excellent. I mean, I can't attack him, but he's now tied in melee, so as soon as he tries to flee, he'll get attacked. So he's in trouble. If Argenta doesn't get him, just get him first. No other targets, so... Go for it. Good shot.
I'll do it.
Oh, that healing ability on her was gold. I completely forgot that I had that in the first place, but holy damn. She went from like 5 hit points to 46 in 2 turns. So that means I can also risk her a little bit more. Bring her up here, and then let's see. Can I do a good area attack here? Perhaps these two? Or get a guaranteed kill on... like this. Okay, one down. One heavily wounded. We've got an extra turn for... nobody. Got a buff for... nobody. Then just stand there. Okay, Pasqal. There's only 2 enemies left. Carl is heavily wounded. Maybe I shouldn't bring him forth. But maybe I can get a lucky shot here. I might even hit him. It's very unlikely, but if it hits, it's... Wait, why does this guy have... Where did he get 39 exploit stacks from? I don't know, but if it hits, he's minced meat, so let's try. But with 13% I'm not surprised, but hey. So let's use joint analysis so the others can use the exploits. I don't know how that got 39 exploit stacks. Don't shoot me.
Van Calox. Focus.
Have a word with your commanding officer after this one.
Nothing of value has been lost. Absolutely not.
Target is too far. Ah, she's 1 tile too far. Just 1. Okay. He's still taunted, I think.
It will be done.
A beautiful parade. That's the proverbial rain on my parade. Your combeat comes alive. Victus's voice struggles to get through the thundering static. Lord Captain, this is... Master, Voxmaster. Please stand... Limit. Immediately send Victus, what is going on? Captain, interference, repeat. I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me. The light of my faith in thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. Agatha prays aloud, all the while checking her equipment with deft fingers. Red, black, and lots of blinding white fear. The whole city's quaking. No, the whole world. Less talk, more action. What's Victor saying, Lord Captain? Are they going to send a shuttle for us? We must move out towards the starport at once. The shuttles aren't going to find us here even if the coming stabilizes, which it won't. We are en route to the starport. Starport, copy that. The starport. Opening, what? Observe disappearance of the star from evacuate or something. I don't know. The com falls silent. Many eyes stares at you. Oh, I could go iconoclast a little bit. But I can't squeeze the entire population on my ship anyway, so... Let's try, everyone can come with us. Iconoclast +3. Hey, Raquel still lives, nice. She died, but she still lives. Jasper and I must get weapons, any weapons. We'll catch up with the starport. We might even pick up some people from the garrison or civilians along the way. The sense of alarm is now almost physically draining through your temples. The fleeting little whispers at the edge of your hearing are sinister and gleeful. All we can do now is try to make it to the starport. Bad news, but not unexpected. The sense of alarm keeps growing stronger, as does the sensation of an intent gaze fixed upon you. That's it, let's move out. Let's first do some general looting here. Generous looting, I mean. But I might actually have to wait with the rest of this chapter until next time. Because I really need to get going in like 5 minutes or so if I want to Like, not get there too late.
Scorn the pain.
And I'm not sure how much longer this is gonna take, so... But let's do a little looting first. It's all just trash anyway. My beautiful, beautiful parade. Oh, there's still some more.
You don't frighten me.
Where? Doesn't seem to be any more loot or something around.
None shall stand in my way.
Does this lead to the starport? To the eastern side. Let's take a look at the level ups, maybe. Critics and common talent. Willpower is locked, perception is locked. Let's see, fellowship. She doesn't really need weapon or ballistic skill because she mostly attacks with her psychic powers anyway. Could go for toughness, just give her more hit points. Or fellowship, because she has a decent fellowship already. Let's give a little more toughness. Common talent. More fellowship. And one additional for every navigator talent or navigator power taken. That would add up quite a lot eventually. Bonus damage sounds good. What do you get? Common talent and skill? I think I'll just get No Heresy. It only works against demons and aliens, but 10% critical hit chance and armor. And the lore warp and Xeno she doesn't really use anyway, so... Or better warp damage and more resolve. Well, let's get that. Awareness, athletics, Medicae. Let's buff that a little bit. Characteristic and common talent. Oh, so much to choose from. What could I pick? What could I pick? Better parry could be nice for him now. Been holding off on getting that for quite a while anyway. He can get power armor efficiency, proficiency. Ah, because he has the strength. Ah. Then I should probably also get Sister Argenta eventually to strength 45 so she can wear power armor as well. Also give him heavy armor. I mean, he's the resident tank, so let's maybe go for that. Toughness, strength, agility, willpower, all good choices for him. This would give him athletics, this would give him better dodge. Give him some agility. And then... Alright, he has so many other talents to choose from because he's a psyker. Keep forgetting that. Better sigh rating, how about that? Perception, weapon skill, ballistic skill. Let's buff your ballistics a little bit. And then... maybe dual weapon combat, because he has the mechadendrite, so he has... so he has two weapons equipped all the time anyway. Let's get that. Mr. Rogue Trader, what shall you get? Ballistic skill is maxed out for now. Could get more agility. Where's my logic decreased? Huh. Or intelligence? Agility could be kinda nice. Let's make ourselves faster. I've got swift movements. Plasma weapon proficiency. I mean, it's a plasma weapon. Could be good. One of these. Perfect. Let's get that for now. Alright.
A new challenge for me.
I've been playing for 4 hours already. Oh god damn it. Ah, but the game is so fun. If I hadn't like planned to go out with some friends today, I would just keep playing, to be honest, but it is what it is. Yeah, I have to fight through this entire area, so... And then there's going to be maybe another fight at the starport itself, plus dialogues, etc, etc, etc. Maybe another cinematic as we watch the planet explode or something. So yeah, this is going to take at least another hour or so, I would wager. So I'd rather... Yeah, I think I'll do the save here. And continue this next time. I'm not sure when next time will be. Like, if I get really bored tomorrow evening, I might just throw in a very spontaneous stream tomorrow evening. I'm hoping that I won't get really bored, though. If not tomorrow, then possibly Monday would probably be just a waste because half the people would be celebrating. Let's just say maybe Tuesday or at the latest Wednesday. But we'll just see. We'll just see. It's going to be a bit shaky for the next few days due to the holidays, but we'll just figure something out. Let's see if there's anyone raidable. Zebu is still playing, Beanman is playing, Mr. Satan is playing. Everyone is playing at the same bloody time. As usual. Who haven't we raided in a while? Raid. Beanman has only got 1 viewer right now, so let's give him... Let's buff his numbers a little bit. Alright. So, that's going on. Thank you all very much for being here and keeping me company. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I certainly did, as usual. It's been a very fun evening. And managed to take my mind off the usual Christmas stress a little bit, so that's also good. And yeah, in case I don't see any of you before the festivities start, I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Have some good days, have some festive days. Don't have too stressful days though. Make sure to get some rest and stuff like that. Enjoy the food, enjoy the family, enjoy the company of whoever you're having, etc, etc, etc. And I just hope to see you all then, perhaps tomorrow, but more likely just next week. So, just have a good time everyone, be well, be safe, and see you soon. Bye bye.